You're tuned into Raw Brilliance with Mansa J. We got a live one for y'all today.
We live now, so I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of Raw Brilliance. I'm your boy Mansa J. I'm here with a Austin native, Austin creative artist, J Killa.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. So I was on Instagram and I was sent some links from a few sites, whatever, but you popped up on there and I heard like a few of your tracks, so I had to hit you up and get you on here. I was liking what I heard. So,
okay.
But yeah, so let's start at the beginning though. You say you're from Austin, huh?
Yes, sir. Born and raised East Austin.
In East Austin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you completely understand what have seen the change that's taking place over there in East Austin, huh?
Oh, hell yeah. All my people have too. All the ones that grew up in my era too, so for sure.
Yeah, so what school did you go to over there?
Elementary, I went to Sanchez, and then middle school, I went to Killa, and I went to Austin High for high school.
Okay, and what year did you graduate high school?
I graduated 2014, man. 2014.
2014, okay, young. And when did you start doing music?
When I really started doing music, it was I gotta say like sophomore year, maybe sophomore or close to sophomore year, something around that time.
Sophomore year, and
but like I always had a passion for it though, for sure.
Yeah. So you say you started around like your sophomore year. Were you just like you actually started to take it serious your sophomore year, or you was just still, in and out of it, just doing it for fun, basically?
Yeah. First, it was a fun thing. You know how it is when you gather with your homies at school and y'all freestyling and all that. You throw on a beat. I was the dude that took the speaker. I took a speaker every day to theater class with my homies every damn day. I would put on instrumentals and we just start going. And I ain't really like freestyling at the time, but I guess they made me my motivation. My four homies that kept me going with it. And once my brother-in-law actually put me in the studio, that's when I just started taking it more serious by myself, at least, and then trying to put other people on, help them, show them how to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And so, what were like your influences? Like starting out. Was it like anybody local that you were listening to? Was it H-Town? Was it nationwide?
Man, well, I ain't gonna lie. Like I tell people, when I was probably like 6, 7, 8, maybe, I just remember my sister. She put on Fat Pat Body Rock.
Okay.
And I don't know what it was, man. Just something about Fat Pat's voice was just so raw. I wanted to sound just like Pat. And then, so Pat's one of them, and I gotta say Pimp C.
And Pimp C?
Yeah, Pimp C, and they my legend influences, but who really pushed me to go harder was Killa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody talk about Killa in a minute, man.
Man, they sleep on Killa. That's why I'm Jake Killa.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's my dad. His lyrics are just so underrated, bro. Everybody so into the mainstream, they forget about the locals and the undergrounds.
Yeah, and especially here in Texas, like our locals are everything to us. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And it's all love and it's all good every time we see each other.
Every single time, man.
Every time.
Me, I was raised up on that too. Slim, Pat, Pokey, Charlie Boy, Millionaire, Zero, Trey, like all of them. I was raised on that on Screw too. So I completely feel what you're talking about, bro. Like 100%.
Yeah, it's most of the H-Town scene that influenced me. So yeah.
Heavy.
But like my brother-in-law said, he's an H-Town vet, and like so he showed me a lot of the underground locals that they had out there at their time too.
Mm-hmm.
And so he'll put me on like the SPC before, you know how it was screwed up, click, they had SPC.
Yeah.
You know, they had their own entourage, and SUC had their own entourage. So
Right.
that diversified my styles in so many ways too. Putting me on them like street military, you know, all them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. It's been a while since I heard a lot of them names, though. That you just named, you know, but
I'm an old soul, bro.
so I respect. So, let me get your top 5 all time then. Because it seems like it's real Texas infused right now.
Shit, that's gonna be a tough one. Ugh.
I know it.
That's too tough, man. You gotta throw face in there.
Gotta throw face. Okay, that's one.
I've been jamming face lately like a motherfucker too. For me, I gotta say definitely Killa because he made me want to do the shit.
Okay.
K Reno because he's a real lyricist. He can go off. I'm sorry, but you gotta throw in Zero. You gotta throw in Zero. Damn, that 5 is just so damn hard.
So is this your all-time top 5 or is this your Texas top 5?
I was doing Texas.
Oh, you're doing Texas, okay.
Yeah.
And 5?
5 got to be probably in between Pimp.
Pimp.
I gotta say Pimp though, cause he influenced my swag and the way I come off on the beat too. So I gotta say Pimp.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did my Texas top 5. I'll probably have to go. Number 1 for me is Chameleon, cause that's just my dude right there.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, he got bars too though. They sleep on him.
Bars on top of bars, my dude.
Yeah, Cooper.
Yeah, I gotta go for number 2. I'm gonna go Slim because I was like early Slim.
Oh man, you can't go wrong with Slim though. Yeah.
For number 3, I'm gonna this is my top 5. So number 3, I'm gonna have to go with that dude from Cloverland, Mr. Lucky Charms himself. You know.
Flip.
Yeah, little Flip.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But number 4, I'm gonna put Zero in there because I used to jam, I used to bang Zero heavy. Real.
Yeah, everybody went through that phase.
Yeah. For number 5, I gotta put Face in there because Face is in my overall top 10. But
hell yeah.
Influenced me though, like Texas rappers who had me really loving this shit. I got too. But he was different though. He really wasn't. His style was just a little bit different. Like you knew Texas rappers for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Face, you could really put him in a lot of different regions in the South. If he didn't rap for Houston so hard, you know how he did, then his style could have been from a lot of different places in the South though. So
right.
Definitely in there though, my dude. And I gotta say, Charlie Boy,
hell yeah,
the home area, so he like 5B, you know.
Right. Hey man, shit. Hey man, shit. Charlie Boy go off. They forget about Charlie though.
Man, they forget. Like I always think if he would have came out during this time, his career would have been bigger because he was harmonizing and him and Pat and all of them.
Yeah.
They was doing this back then, you know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit. He would have been singing his ass off on one of Drake beats.
Facts, my dude. Facts. But so what was your last project? Is it The King and the Killer?
Yeah. That's me and my brother right there, The King and the Killer. I recently just dropped a little single. It's gonna be on our platform soon. It's called Like That with my homie Dre Day and 100. I've been posting it lately. It's already out now, but we're gonna put it on Spotify and all that soon. But yeah, And then I dropped something else, another single with my homie Young Clean, YC. He from Montopolis, so I had to get an east and south side little collab. So
already, I feel.
but like other than that, like me and my brother, me and my squad, my group, we got our own music we've been doing. We just really ain't took it to the studio yet to actually record it too. So I got more songs still on deck, just like we all do. So we ready.
So is there like a name to your group or whatever, clique, or it's just
We go by
your homeboys?
Nah, man, shit. I mean, they all my brothers, really.
For sure.
They been supporting me and my brother-in-law for a minute. So, like I said, my brother-in-law was the one that put me in the studio, and I said, and like when he picked me up one day randomly on the school night, and so like when he told me that, I didn't believe it. I thought he was lying. So for him to pick me up and take me to the studio, and then after that, I ain't even need no help after that. I just need to know where to go, how to do this, and I just started taking off from there. So, but yeah, man, it's been fun though. Yeah, I gotta say though, I think that was my last project, The King and the Killer. Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking it out, and it was good, bro. Like you could definitely tell that y'all was influenced by like like Screw and stuff like that, and it was tracks on there where you was like spitting. It was tracks where you was harmonizing. It was, it was very versatile, and I liked it. It was very Texas. You feel me?
Right. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But the King, is that like? Are y'all two like a combo, or y'all just decide to do something together just at one time?
I put it like this. We something like Kiki and Pat. We something like Bun and Pimp. We something like Cooper and Paul Wall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we just the dynamic duo. We the Batman and Robin.
I fuck with that, man.
I put it like that. So I mean, like he tells me all the time too. He's all, bro, every time people hear me and you, it's just something about it. I'm like, already, yeah. I mean, I'm just spitting, but then I don't think about it. But then I guess he's right because everybody be telling them. So
like y'all definitely did mesh on that very well. So I would have to agree with him. I would definitely.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, he's the one this time. So he actually came all the way down from H-Town to be with my sister. So like that just shows you how real he is. And he's been there with her for like about 16, something like that years. So for me to meet him and him to like just embrace me and like it's like he's my brother-in-law, but he's also my OG, but he's also my brother.
For sure.
So like he schools me on so much game. So it's like it really is like all a blessing at once.
That's real shit though, bro.
Yeah.
What's your like music making process though? Like, are you just going in the studio, or do you got everything laid out before you go to the studio and you just go hop right in the booth, or do you go to the studio and you sitting around and you might drink a little bit, smoke a little bit? What's your process?
With me, it really don't matter. I could be smoking, non-smoking. As long as I'm ready to hop on the beat, I'm ready. I make sure I'm prepared though when I go. I make sure I have all my lyrics. I rehearse a couple times. Go in the booth. I might smoke before I get in the booth. Might not. Go in there, do my thing. Get out. I try to lay my songs, like Pac said, I try to get them out like less than 20, 30 minutes so I can hop on the next song and do like 2 or 3 songs in an hour.
Okay. That's what's up. That's
yeah, for sure.
That's also a lot better on your cash too, you know what I mean? If you're going in there prepared and you're knocking that shit out.
Yeah, people don't think about that. It's like, man, you wasting so much time. You could just be knocking it out in an hour, not even needing that extra hour. But
yeah, for sure.
But everybody, want to make something perfect. I mean, a smash hit. But I mean, I can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I feel that. What's your like goal in it? Are you trying to sign? Y'all want to stay completely independent on your own thing? Work these
I mean, my thing, yeah, I do probably want to sign, see what's up, like more of like a partnership, maybe something like that, like how Moneybag and Yo Gotti got Moneybag and Black Youngster and them, like a little partnership, something like that. Because I mean, I've been in the game, but I'm still not pretty fully understandable with all of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm still learning. But yeah, I want to be in that mainstream area, so people know me worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
I'm still young and I still feel like I could do it. So
yeah, for sure. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Like, if you stay independent, a lot of Texas rappers do that, though. Because if you good in Texas, if you got a name in Texas, then you pretty much good on your own right there alone. Because you're gonna eat plenty. But yeah, the goal is to be nationwide. Is to be bigger than just your surroundings. So I completely feel that.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nationwide for sure. Yeah, for sure that I want people to know me because I feel like I could do not say do all the top styles, but like you said, I'm versatile. I like to try different things out, and like one of my dudes I've been actually listening to for the new era, people probably wouldn't listen to, Lil Peep. I don't know if you heard Lil Peep.
I've definitely heard that.
Like, yeah, I mean, I jam a lot of dudes, like, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey, Kendrick, time to time, like a lot of people, but like, I don't know, like I've been on I like his type of style. It's like, it's so different. So I feel like I kind of found my wave a little bit, my sound, because I'm still working on my sound. I know I can rap my ass off, but I'm still trying to find a sound that I'm willing to work with.
I feel that. Like, it's gonna always be a ongoing process. Like, you might dip in and out of flows and stuff like that, but once you find your style and like really dig into it and master your own stuff, like it's
right
a whole nother level to it. But
right.
I definitely know who Lil Peep is. Definitely listen to it, and I like his stuff too a lot. So I'm completely with it, man. Were y'all doing shows in other places before all this stuff started popping off, or were y'all mainly in the Austin area and stuff?
Oh no, man! Shit, they showed me a lot of love out there in Houston. I went out there in Houston and rock shows there, couple in San Antonio. I did a lot in Austin. Where else have I gone? The only place I think I haven't hit is like Dallas, and Corpus. That's about it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of shows. I've opened up for people like Youngster, Big Pokey, Point Blank. K Reno, shit. Trying to look, shit. I was supposed to open up for NBA YoungBoy, but he was locked up at the time at South by. But shit, it's all good. But I've opened up for like many cats, so like I've opened up for my legends that I looked up to, most of them. Lil Kiki, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up. Like, Keek is a big one, though. Like, Keek, that's my dude. I kind of forgot his name in my top 5.
It's crazy. I did too, though. I did too, though.
Keek been putting on for decades, my dude.
Man, that Southside gonna be forever.
For sure. Like, I believe he dropped a project, like, what? Maybe like...
Yeah, he dropped one with Paul Wall called Slab Talk.
Man. Like,
that bitch jam too.
I didn't even know about the one with Paul Wall, but it was one before that recently where it was just him though.
I don't think I heard about that. I know that Slab Talk go hard though. He recently dropped that like last month.
See,
something like that.
Really recent. The one I'm talking about might be like 6 months ago recent.
Oh, okay. It's probably what's it called? Damn, I forgot the name of it, but.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah. Kiki been going
doing his thing, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I've opened up for like I opened up for pretty much the whole SPC. Like shit, man, it was crazy. Shit, you know. And I did songs with Matt Grace, that boy, and his brother, from SUCs. Yeah, man, it's just been fun. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
just getting to meet them and shit, it's just, and them embracing me off the stuff.
So, like, of course, since all this stuff popped off, I know like shows and live performances and stuff has slowed down. But have you been doing anything to try and working to stay active with your fans and everything, and all the people who do follow you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I try best. I just try to keep promoting my own self. I recently just shot a video like 2 weeks ago. It's about to come out probably tomorrow, next day, maybe the next day. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we just dropped some shit off the King and the Killa called On My Shit. So y'all be prepared for that. Y'all look out for that. I ain't gonna say when we dropping it, but yeah, it's already out. We just putting when to drop it right now. So just going to the studio, just been working with my homies on beats, because the dudes in my camp, we all got our own thing. Some of us may make beats, some of them may help make beats, might be the hype man. One of them, you know, we all rap. So, you know, we all got our part that we gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up. So has the current environment that is going on right now, does that affect your music any? Is it going to be in your upcoming projects? Like, are y'all touching on it? Or y'all just trying to stay away from it, you know, just trying to stay in your own lane, or what?
Not really sure on that. Like, wait, repeat the question again? My bad, bro.
Oh, no, you good, bro. So, like, with the current environment that's going on right now, you know, right. We got voting, we got Trump, we got the protests, we got
right.
What's going on in Killeen, on the base on, what is it?
Fort Hood, yeah.
Yeah, at the base Fort Hood. But with the current climate that the country is in and that our state is in, with a I just mean like the news and everything that's happening, the crazy year that 2020 has been, has that affected y'all's music? Or y'all seeing what's going on and y'all talking about it in y'all music, or y'all just trying to stay away from those like political topics per se?
It has affected me. Kind of funny that you mentioned that. I was actually listening to a song with Killa and he was talking about what's going on, and that kind of made me want to talk about what's going on too. So it doesn't affect me. Like, it does affect me, you know what I'm saying, what's happening with our world, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's not affecting me in a bad way to where I want to stop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, talk about it too, for sure, yeah. They're just like certain things, even on like rap songs, that people don't really talk about too much either. So
yeah. Okay.
But I mean, it ain't stopping us. I mean, you see us, we out here. I got my shirts on. I'm slinging my tees and shirts. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man? It's just the thing.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'm being active with the fans, selling my shirts. They feeling the shirts, so hopefully get some more in. Got them on deck for the kids too. So yeah.
Oh, where did they go get those at?
Y'all can get them from me, or I can just send it to you. All they got to do is Cash App, and then I can just send it to you, or I can just go to you. Yeah. Whoever wants them. Hopefully, I can get a website up so I can do that, though.
Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely get that website popping over, because then you can get folks from like all over that don't even know.
All over, yeah. I got a homie that say, matter of fact, he's thinking about setting up his own website with all of our stuff.
Yeah, like, shoot, do it, my dude. Like, it's definitely worth it. Especially if you're trying to build like that national base and stuff like that. So
right.
Yeah, like I will 100% get that going. But so we talked about some of the music. We talked about Austin and everything, but what was it like for you growing up in Austin? Like, just like being a youth, because I know now it's changed so much, man. Like, just in the years that I've been down here, I'm from Austin. I'm from a town called Somerville, like probably about an hour and a half away from here. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but like when I first came down here to go to school, it was completely different. Like on the east side, it was more college, like I don't know, it wasn't what it is now. Like you got all the condos and everything that's built up, and they brought in, the Starbucks and the shopping center and stuff, and they got the new Oracle
Right.
over there, and it changed a lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see somebody who is from Austin and somebody who grew up around Austin. What was it like for you, like that whole process?
Man, it was,
and the stuff.
Well, everybody describes Austin as like a Cali, but it's just Texas and it's more hotter. But I mean, for me, shit, it was beautiful growing up. Growing up in the hood, you'll have your ups and downs with it, but it's like it wasn't too bad. The thing I like about Austin, I feel like when I was younger, I feel like everybody threw hands back then instead of putting up the guns and shit. And that's another thing too. All these little kids got guns and shit now, and they trying to shoot each other. And now everybody back then, I remember they used to fight. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't even see that no more. Now you see all these. You used to see a lot of Mexican kids, a lot of black kids going out having fun at the park. Now you don't even see that. It's like dead as hell now. You see a lot of white people walking their dogs in the street. Like it was just crazy. Like there was a lot of like Mexicans walking out, like ice cream dudes walking out. We can get some ice cream, the truck. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see that no more.
Yeah.
But I mean, Austin has its crazy moments. I mean, if you've been here during South by Southwest, you know how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Even it's like when I first got down here, it was nothing but like Old Tour from Riverside, where I was like originally living at. Well, at first I moved down here, I was up north because I thought up north was down south. I thought like it was like. I was confused about the locations, but after I got it together or whatever, I moved to Riverside and stuff, and like Old Tour and like in like Dove Springs and stuff. Like you would see, like a lot of black and Mexican people, and they even call Old Tour Little Mexico. Like, and like now everything has changed up, though. It's especially on Riverside.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, a lot of they had like a lot of white businesses, especially that. Yeah, it's been crazy, but I mean, it looked good, but it just changed so much. It's just so
good,
crazy. Just seeing, it's just crazy seeing a lot of new faces.
Yeah, a lot of the same faces, but I don't know. I feel like it's cool, it's better in a way, but you kind of miss like seeing your people walking around and like seeing, like now. Because I still was living on Riverside, like, well, not on Riverside, but I was staying on Lakeshore or whatever, like off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody in the area over there is like, it was like white. Like I was one of the few black people always walking around. Like in my building, I was like one of the very few black people that were even in my building alone. And I remember Riverside, this used to be, you go up and down, I can see my Hey,
yeah. And they stay close by too and shit.
Yeah, like,
yeah, the word y'all could just literally go outside and just go mob wherever the hell y'all want. Acting bad as hell. But walking like six,
Yeah, but it don't change for the better as well. It's just I wish they didn't gentrify to the point to where like I can't walk outside and see my people on a regular basis, you know what I mean? Or like in those buildings. So I don't know what it is. It's like maybe it's just coincidence that it's like all white people that just happen to move down here to Austin, because like a shitload in the 2010s, a shitload of like people started moving in, like the influx just coming like heavy. So Like maybe it's just
the thing went up, the price went. That's all it was too. And the price for houses went up too.
Hey, your connection is cutting out a little bit, bro.
Can you hear me? Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you back now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, though. So what's your next move is gonna be? Is it gonna be a single y'all releasing, or is that like a full project?
Well, for me, my own independent, I'm gonna drop my own little EP. I plan to put it on Spotify. I don't know what to call it right now. I'm gonna have it real official. I'm gonna have it look real good for Spotify. So I'm not sure what the name is, but me and my group, we work the FEB Juggernauts. That's the name of our group, the FEB Juggernauts. FEB stands for Forever Eternal Brothers. The Juggernauts, that's like a little thing we call out each other because we born and raised to never stop. We're gonna do this we're gonna still be here even if we die. They gonna hear us. They gonna hear our voices. So for sure that then we working on our own little mixtape together. Me and my brother King Cool, we working on more songs too. We might drop another mixtape together soon. So hopefully y'all be prepared for that.
Okay, bad. Are y'all like things are shut back down now? So like with the bars and clubs and stuff. So I don't know. Y'all gonna be able to do shows and stuff for like months maybe till this stuff. Not stuff, but coronavirus has like slowed down or came to some type of plateau. So I don't know, but I want things to go back normal so folks like y'all can start back doing shows because I really want to see y'all live. I've heard y'all music and stuff, and I watched y'all videos, a bunch of videos on YouTube and stuff. So I really want to watch y'all live and feel y'all get that energy live and see y'all in y'all element, and see y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh man, you got to. It's better when it's live right there in front of you.
Always better live, man. I love going to shows and live performances.
You gotta come. Every time you come with us, we all gonna be at least 6-5 deep, probably more, because we gonna run into everybody else who we done kicked it with, and then we gonna mob more deep, and it's all love every time, like I said. So yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta link up with us.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like as soon as we can. Like right now I'm back in self quarantine and everything, so it's gonna be a little bit before I'm back out the house. Like really, I go home and I go to my girl's place, and that's pretty much the only two places I go to. Maybe the grocery.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere.
Oh, it got me scared. Like I don't know what to think about all this, but hopefully we get it together soon, and whoever's in leadership we know who in leadership right now, but together, and we can find a way to fight this thing. But are you gonna be voting?
Man, that's a good question. I actually, you know what? I've never voted yet, but I'm actually thinking about it this time. Yeah.
It's a really good time to, if you can vote, my dude, like, you gotta exercise that. Like, even if you think it don't do nothing, like, you gotta exercise that. Because really, especially on a local level, and I know a lot of young cats like yourself, you know what I mean, don't see the impact that it has on you. But even right now, how we were just talking about, like, how it's changing on the east side, and it's been completely gentrified. That's not from a national level. You feel me? That's on a level. And if we got to vote and know who's in power and know who, because all the white people that's moving in there, trust me, they know who in power. They know who they local representatives are. And stuff changes, and the folks they don't like pushed out because they know they up on it. So
Right.
Man in this city that's seeing it change and grew up in it, like voting. If you can vote, definitely do. Like me, I'm a felon. Like even though I went, I towards the end, I just changed my life around. I used to be a knucklehead and everything, and I had to get my life back right and go back to school and finish up and do all of that.
Right.
I can't vote in the state of Texas, like in this state. So I try and tell everybody who can, like everybody that's that'll listen, like if you can vote, then go vote, especially the young, because y'all gonna hear all this. Like y'all gonna be the OGs one day. Y'all gonna have to.
Man, I already told people we already is the OGs already. It's because like you got to think it's already 2020. It's a new century already. I was having a talk with my homie about this the same day. I was like, bro, we already is the OGs. This is a new decade, new century, whatever. This is a start right here, and it started off bad already.
Yeah, it's a new decade. It's 2020, and it's starting off real rough. So we definitely gonna have to get our stuff together, bro.
Man, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have to start telling people to vote out here because it's looking bad.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I might have to go and get up in there because, man, it's looking horrible out here and nobody's giving a damn either.
Yeah, bro. I'll definitely send you some links and stuff like that that you can go check out, you know what I mean? So you know what you're voting for and know who to vote for, and to make your own decisions on who to vote for. So,
Right.
Don't just take anybody's word for it. Like all y'all young people, go do your own research and have your own opinions and know what you want out of your representatives, on something that's gonna help you grow and improve.
Right.
But yeah, bro, if you can go do that. But as far
no.
So, what do you want people to take away from your music?
What is what?
I said, as far as the music, what is it that you want people to take away from it? Like, what message are you trying to get across in your music, or are you just trying to have fun with it?
I could say it's kind of both. I mean, like I said, I've always had the passion for it. I always wanted to just get up there and do it. Artists gonna have times where they don't want to do it no more. Like there's been times where I wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it is. Something motivates me to go back and just speak my voice, let it be heard, let them know that somebody from Austin can do it. We haven't had nobody from Austin really take it to the top. Like we had Quinn in FM put Austin in the mainstream, which is good, but that opens up doors for us now. So we should be having more people from Austin. Because I feel because this is the capital music city in the world, shit right here. Everybody's always on 6th Street. Everybody's over here doing music out here, always at night.
Yeah, right. And especially with the live music. The thing I've really seen since I've been down here, I've seen an influx in young talent and like real spitters. I'm talking producers, I'm talking singers, I'm talking songwriters.
Yeah.
Like I've seen an influx in a lot of the talent down here.
There's a few of them. Yeah, there's a few of them out here.
Yeah, for sure. And it's only going to be a matter of time before it blow. Like somebody coming and then it's going to open a floodgates. You know what I mean? Because there's so much talent down here. And I don't know why Austin hasn't got a bigger look since it is a live music capital and you got a South by Southwest and you got
Texas Relays. You got what else you got? You got ACL, Austin. Yeah, you got that, man. Like, let's come on now.
But as far as like singers and songwriters, they've blown coming out of Austin, like local talent.
Yeah.
But as far as rapping side of it, not yet. It hasn't really. Not really, yeah. Yeah, so it always tripped me out though. Like in Austin, like going out, I would hear a bunch of rap songs and rap music like at the club, but like the environment, some of my quote unquote hood friends couldn't get into like certain spots. Cause like certain dress codes, even though we know that's code for something else, So and it tripped me out because I'm like, we hear the music so much down here, but you couldn't really see like local hip hop scene. It wasn't really like you would go and see like, you know, pockets. It'd be like the same DJs or like the same people putting on the parties and shows, but that was the pocket. When you heard your music everywhere, it's like the culture really was accepted. The people in the culture really wasn't accepted. Like they just wanted to take the product and do what they wanted with it without a knowledge and extra culture of hip hop in Austin. And the people that you know that brought it here, that bring it here. So what do you think about all that, about like the Austin music culture? Well, not music in general, but more specifically the Austin hip hop culture.
Shit, like I said, I believe we have talent. Like, there's a few of them that'll catch you. There's a few of them that won't. But then, you know how people are nowadays. They're gonna have their own opinions about people. Like, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. He ain't never been through this, he ain't never been through that. It's like, why y'all hating on us? We actually trying to do something productive, and y'all there steady judging us, steady opening up your opinion because y'all ain't doing shit. And there's, like I tell people, there's just, it's hard to explain Austin. Austin is just so weird, bro. It's like, I love the music scene. We have some shit, but I don't know why it is. Somebody just always talking and running their mouth. And that's where everybody just starts falling apart again.
Yeah.
It's like crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in a bucket. So do you think the Austin culture for like rap and hip hop isn't together yet? Like it isn't as close as it should be?
No, I mean, it's just like it is, but it's not. It's hard to explain. It is, it's not. It is because, yeah, you see all of us working together and, you know, all of us supporting each other. But I've been telling people we need a show. I've been telling people we need a show with all the people we feel like the hottest people either got a buzz or a name or that are doing numbers around here. So, like, I'm talking about me, my group, Quinn, his group, Math Class, my homie Young Mix, my bro Nuff said. Like, there's so many artists around here. Like, I could name the certain ones that I like. But I've been telling people we just need a certain show where all of us could actually get on there. And another problem is too that I see the artists when they perform, when all the locals get together, some of them leave the show. They don't even stick around to, like, you know, watch people, and that makes us look bad because it's like, how y'all supposed to be showing us love and then y'all leaving on us? We here supporting y'all throughout the whole show, and I see that every show. So it's like, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm just still doing this for the love because this is what I was born to do. This is my sport right here.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I know that there are a few shows where they try and have like local talent on there, like to showcase their skills. Like I know J Soldier supposed to smoke out, or was doing the smoke. He was doing the smoke out. It was like a show, but it was at the Smokehouse downtown on East 7th.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, he was doing that, and it was getting some good numbers and, you know, reviews. And then I know my other homeboy, Fee.
What was his name though?
His name is J Soldier.
Oh, okay, J Soldier. Yeah, I know who J Soldier is.
Yeah.
He's hit me up a couple times to go to it, but I don't know, bro. I just ain't got the chance to make it yet. I think because it was like on a Wednesday or something.
I don't know. It was during a week for sure. It's like a Wednesday.
Yeah. So I couldn't make it, but yeah, I know who J Soldier is though.
Yeah, but he one of my favorite artists down here too, though. Like he be spitting though.
Yeah.
And then my other homeboy Fee, he was throwing a show.
Hold up. Lil Fiend?
No, Fee. He go by Shirt Off Fee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you talking about. Yeah, I know who you
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
They always got his shirt off and shit.
Always got this
Got his
on some
shirt.
overalls or something. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
watched. I never met him, but I seen some footage of him, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I see why." Shit.
Yeah, man. Like dope artist. He a dope
He's
creator.
like a little Pee Wee Longway type shit. He on some
Yeah.
Pee Wee Longway.
Yeah, but nah, him and his group that he's in, they do like a show too, and it's like um, it's for local outlets, but it'd be Austin, San Antonio, it'd be other folks coming in from around the country too sometime too, but it's also a good show that showcase. I don't know that many though. It's not very many though where I know where they try and do local talent type of deals like that. So you right.
Right,
Y'all
right.
need more of them, and y'all need your own, as well. And hopefully, when all this opening, everything do start opening back up, and the right way this time, I hope.
Right.
Then, because I definitely want to start putting on shows and doing these like events and panels and festivals. So, because I'm really trying to get Austin hip hop scene like more notary, like. I see so much talent down here, and like I go to different shows and I meet people doing this, the stuff that I do.
Right.
Either if it's on the website doing an article about somebody or I'm interviewing them, I meet different artists all the time, and I hear a bunch of Austin and local music, and
Right.
it's ready, bro. Like it's bubbling, it's right there. And I just want somebody gonna blow and it's gonna open the floodgates because I swear I see so much talent in Austin, dude. But so we definitely gotta find a way to get those shows. I just need things to open back up because I got a bunch of stuff in the works. I think are really gonna start growing our culture, man. Like from even the clubs, like in the strip clubs and stuff. You feel me? Like
I got 2 songs ready to hit the strip club with, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, bro. I ain't really found no dope strip clubs in Austin though. I don't really go to.
Nah, hell nah. There ain't none. There's probably like you either got what's that one? It's on North Lamar.
The Rose or something like that.
Yeah, the Yellow Rose. Yeah, that one and I was gonna say, damn, there's another one right there where it's right there on Capitol Plaza. I forgot I don't know. I think it's Ecstasy, some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you know what I mean. The strip club scene that much. I only been probably.
Yeah, it ain't like that. Yeah. Austin is just a weird city. Like get fucked up, people getting fucked up, people fighting in the street. Getting fucked up.
I've been in a few of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Austin is just fuck 'em up city.
It's straight wild, bro.
Wild.
It's gonna be like this. I just came down here to go to school because I just wanted to transfer and get out from the environment that I was in. And so I went to Texas State, but I always lived here in Austin though. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So man, when I first got down here and I just started hitting 6th Street, I got caught up in that little mix like the first 5 or 6 months I was down here. Like I was literally out from Monday to Monday, bro. Like 7 days a week. I go to class, I go to work, and then I'm getting out and I'm going to go drinking. I did that for like 6-7 months. And then finally, I was like, man, I gotta slow down. But it was just something to do every night, like a different club.
Hell yeah!
And even if it ain't,
hell yeah, shit.
Like art music or nothing, like you said, no, you can go there and you can meet people. You feel me? So that was just always out. Yeah. But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do love this city though. But what are you going to... I pretty much asked you a lot of the questions that I wanted to ask you. Is there any type of thing that you want people to know about you that they don't know or that they should know about you?
Man, I don't know why. I guess everybody must think I'm a mean-ass dude or whatever, that I come off people wrong. I'm a cool-ass motherfucker. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Some people are just funny about me. Sometimes, I don't know why. But I don't know. People just think that I'm just the way that I look. I always look mad all the time. I'm like, it ain't even that. It's just how I was raised. I don't talk too much. Like, you hear me talking to you right now, but see, there'll be some times where I don't really talk like that, like this. But well, now I realize I gotta talk. You know, I gotta network. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to it more. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, sure. I'm just trying to make a name for Austin out here. Trying to put ATX really on the map. Like, just do it for us, because we've been slept on for a minute.
For a long time. I feel that. He said, folks think he mean out here, man. Stop being a bully out here in these streets, bro.
Nah, man, shit. I ain't even tried. I'm a cool ass man. Shit, all I be doing is just music. I'm like, all I be doing is music. I don't really be doing nothing else. Every now and then you're catching my homies out. Shit, I don't even really like going out that much. The only time I go out is when I perform.
Yeah.
Shit, that way I can just turn up, listen to my shit while I get fucked up.
Yeah, for sure. I got all that out of my system already, man. I could not even do it no more, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm sure my time gonna run out soon, but not yet.
Yeah, like probably the only time I really go out is if my girl want to go out. Like, I could stay at home. Like, I'm perfectly fine being quarantined. I could be.
Yeah, it's like an interview. There was this podcast I was watching with Lil Wayne or some shit, and he was like, "Man, I've been quarantining forever."
But dude, like, I pretty much did it. You know, as far as to the Austin club scene. So it's like it's all whatever. You feel me? But my girl is a little bit younger than me, so she's still in that mood. You feel like that?
Yeah, you know, then they gonna want to get out.
Yeah, but man, it's been cool though, bro. But I want y'all, you know, all this stuff to be over so I can go watch you live and watch you in person and like see y'all whole movement. But I'm gonna keep on peeping y'all and watching y'all grow. And so whatever next project you got coming, you know, I definitely want to check it out and see it. And if any way I can help promote y'all, help promote your music, man, just holler at me, you know. So, and yeah, bro, I like what you're doing. You know, I like your demeanor. I like the way you carry yourself. So just stay on and stay grinding, you know. And as soon as it's over, man, like hopefully soon. It's probably gonna be months though before we can end.
It's gonna be months now. Yeah, we done ended stage 5.
Yeah. What's like your whole deal though? Like during this quarantine, have you been working or have you been like reading more or what?
I'm just pretty much like I've been having like a type of because like everybody been liking these shirts, so now lately I've been thinking just making a couple shirts now, maybe sell a little more, maybe do like different designs for shirts. You know what I'm saying? It just opened my mind up about certain shit. You know, me and my homies will get together. We'll talk about real shit too, about like things like real shit. Like one of my homies, Fresh, you know, he was locked up. He read a lot while he was locked up, and he's been putting me on game too. You know, about like a lot of stuff, like. Just a lot of shit. Like I can't even say it, but like we all get like when we talk together, yeah, we'll talk about real shit. Like we talk about the quarantine, the government, all this bullshit. Yeah, but I mean, what can we do? All we can do is vote.
Oh man. All right, cool. I had to hit a dump shot real quick. But yeah,
nah, you good.
Are you reading more now though?
Nah, not really. Not really. I don't really read too much. The only time I do is like if I read on Facebook, like I read an article or something.
Yeah, that's what's up. I feel that. Hey.
But I mean, I just been, like I said, I just been trying to stay in the studio working, trying to progress my new styles, like how you said earlier, like, cause I like to be versatile. I like to change it up. Sometimes I like to rap, sometimes I like to harmonize, or sometimes I like to just ride the beat in a certain way to where they can't, like, they just got no choice but to love it.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
So, man.
That's so we pretty much covered everything, my dude. Is there anything that you want to talk about, or anything that you wanted like everybody to know about upcoming music or whatever?
Man, I think we done touched on everything, my dude. All I can say is y'all be on the lookout for the On My Shit. It's already out, but we ain't dropped it yet. So we're gonna drop it. I don't know when. The King and the Killer's out. My new EP gonna come out sooner or later. Possibly a new video's coming soon. Me and my homies just working right now, man. FEB Juggernauts, I appreciate you for having me on this podcast. Y'all hit me up if I want to Killa teas, man. It's Killa. It's going down. Austin, Texas, man.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it.
And that's what
yeah.
And I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in on the live. And if you listen to this right now on the podcast, I appreciate y'all time as well. Mr. J. Killa, I appreciate your time. It's been cool learning about you. If y'all could get this podcast on anywhere that is streaming, or more podcasts, more content, I'll go to www.rawbrilliancemedia.com. You know, we got articles and merch and all that happening too. But yeah, y'all go check out my boy J. Killa music, man, and we out this thing. Y'all stay blessed.
Man, church.